just don't get better. Goes down this way. She's open. You don't really have a choice in a matter when you in the side of your best to jump off, it's about to jump off. That's that thing that you in your head, she's a hot one, body like a shotgun. You ain't slapping, got me excited. Shake it out, baby, wanna bite it. Later on, we gon' let no free. Right now, you should have done it. Slide up through the day. Set the ground on fire. Stand up, slide up through the day. Set the ground on fire. So you got me here, they can come and watch you sit. I can go and listen. Away from what you say, your name, what you gonna do now? Everybody got some feeling about to put it down. Never disrespect you. Tomorrow, but tonight I wanna thank you. Yes, girl, gotta make it laugh now. I'm a medium. But no, gotta say stop when the people say no. Baby, go again, that voice is cool. Watch your baby girlfriend. Different word and where I be. The cousin rockets in the industry. Making this so she can't sleep.
Yes, sir. I'm back. Shout out to everybody up on Facebook, YouTube, BitChute. We got ups. I'm back. Miss Lady T Dixon on Facebook. Vibe, what's up? I'm back for a reason. I told y'all, all y'all females talking about something. Kamala Harris, my girl, black girls rock, chucks and pearls. That's what y'all screaming? That's my girl, chucks and pearls, black girls rock. That's my girl, chucks and pearls, black girl rock. I kept telling y'all that Kamala was the devil. Y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all didn't want to listen. I kept telling y'all that Kamala Harris or Kamala, whatever y'all want to call her, didn't like women of color or men of color. I said that she's an advocate for touching kids. Y'all called me racist. Y'all said I'm hating on her. People just don't understand. Well, y'all gonna understand today. Because we about to get this popping. Real quick. Being publicized yet again. Can somebody answer that? Why is it being republicized yet again? Okay. Prominent sexual assault advisors have denounced a California Democrat who asked an accused sex offender for tips on promoting a female's self-worth. Let's do it again. Prominent sexual assault survivors have denounced a California Democrat who asked an accused sex offender and Bill Clinton for tips on promoting a female's self-worth. Me Too movement supporters Leslie Milwee and Juanita Broderick strongly criticized Vice President Kamala Harris for co-hosting the Clinton Global Initiative University meeting with former President Bill Clinton. Y'all didn't know that he was a sex offender. But y'all keep saying, Clinton, my guy. Check it. The women were disgruntled. And the women were disgusted to learn that Harris would even entertain the idea of discussing women empowerment with the same man they claimed sexually assaulted and raped them many years ago. Y'all see how this is set up now? Oh my God. Here we go again. And when are people going to understand what this man is? Broderick told the Daily Caller News Foundation. The alleged rape survivor is concerned too many Democratic Party supporters are willing to turn a blind eye to violence against women out of partisan considerations. I think they understand. She said it is just against their political affiliation. The three-day virtual event, which began on March 23rd, promises to attract 600 student leaders from around the world who want to take action on pressing challenges in their communities. The agenda includes empowering women and girls, expanding female participation in democracy, and leading with empathy and kindness. Other topics include combating the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, virus, and various theories about climate change, social justice, systemic racism, and civic endangerment. Broderick reeled she felt deeply distressed each time she saw the Democratic Party invite President Clinton to appear publicly. It is like somebody just slapping you in the face and saying, "You do not matter," she said. She is also upset about the Clinton family's refusal to acknowledge any allegations other than the former president's 1995 affair with former White House intern Monica Lewinsky. They have never acknowledged that we exist, she said. Uh-oh. It's about to be ugly for them. Oh, wait a minute. Look over to the left. Forced removal of organs, multi-million-dollar business for the Chinese Communist Party. Wow. CCP-linked organizations are behind U.S. riots. The hidden camps in China. Where are the Uyghurs? Wow. Okay. Wow. Milwee is outraged about the hypocrisy of her accused assailant being applauded for talking about empowering women. He is going to get up on a stage and tell us about how to be empowered. I truly cannot think of anything more brazen, and this goes to show you the political power of the Clintons. This goes to show you that the political power that the Clintons still have, she said. It is just such an upside down world. Excuse me. When you have a rapist and a sexual assaulter who is given tips and information to try and help empower women. I cannot think of anything more ludicrous than that, she added. Harris was recently caught hysterically laughing about the escalating U.S.-Mexico border crisis. Fox News caught up with Harris outside of Air Force One, and during the media interview, the vice president made it clear that she had no immediate plan to visit the southern border. Not today, she said in a video shared on Twitter. The Democrat then laughed loudly for several seconds, suggesting the thousands of illegal aliens did not rank highly on her agenda. This is who the Democratic Party have, dog. This is crazy. This is crazy. What up, Lakeisha Parker? What up, Antoine? This is crazy. This is ludicrous. But I want to go up and I want to show this. I want to see this real quick. Let me see if they'll let me get it. The forced removal of organs, multi-million-dollar business for the Chinese Communist Party. Live organ harvesting in China simulated by practitioners of Falun Gong and in Hong Kong on May 26, 2006. This is crazy. This lady is alive and they taking her organs. This is crazy. The systematic removal of and sale of organs from prisoners of conscience and Falun Dafa practitioners by the Chinese Communist Party is a huge business that has become the biggest genocide in the 21st century. However, the lack of transparency by the CCP, coupled with the unlimited power they developed in recent decades at the global level, makes it difficult for the international community to intervene and stop the atrocities that are taking place to this day. Bitter Winter magazine, specializing in human rights in China, published on Monday, September the 14th, a detailed article on the persecution suffered by the spiritual discipline Falun Dafa, also known as Falun Gong. It tells of the Chinese Communist Party appalling role in mass murder, torture, and the foreseeable removal of organs from practitioners of the ancient spiritual discipline. Falun Dafa is an ancient Chinese discipline because of its effects on health and its spiritual responses. Falun Dafa became very popular during its public dissemination in China between 1992 and 1999. As of early 1999, there were an estimated 70 million to 100 million practitioners in China. On July the 20th, 1999, CCP leader Jim Zeman ordered the CCP to eradicate Falun Dafa within 3 months. From that day on, a brutal persecution of Falun Dafa practitioners began and continues to this day. The campaign of slander and defamation extends even outside of China. Junior, hey, the persecution of Falun Gong is an atheistic campaign ordered by the Chinese Communist Party and led by the 610 office. Wow. A special extra constitutional task force created specifically to exterminate Falun Dafa practitioners. The campaign focuses on the implementation of a system of enthusiastic propaganda and smear campaigns against Falun Dafa. The program of ideological conversion and forced re-education and a variety of illegal coercive measures, including arbitrary detention, forced labor, physical torture, forced removal of organs, and death. Damn, this is crazy. In 2006, a Canadian human rights lawyer, David Mattis, along with former Canadian Secretary of State for Asia Pacific, David Kilgore, published a comprehensive report on the investigation they conducted over several months titled Bloody Harvest. Independent investigations into allegations of organ harvesting from Falun Dafa practitioners in China. The research concluded that the CCP used prisoners of conscience, mostly Falun Dafa practitioners, as a living organ bank. The prisoners, once arrested, undergo blood tests and medical examinations to determine their capability with patients in need of a transplant and to confirm their good health. When a match is found, the prisoner organs are removed in a secret operation followed by death. Whoa, that's torture, man. So they remove your organs while you're alive and just let you die. According to the report, organ harvesting centers have the capacity to have performed between 1.5 million and 2.5 million transplants in the last 16 years. The authors suspect that the actual numbers of transplants are between 60,000 and 100,000 per year since 2000. Organ removal includes hearts, lungs, kidneys, livers, and corneas. Whew. This is a big business for China, which has developed transplant tourism, concentrating its clientele mainly on the richest citizens of China and on European, American, and Canadian citizens. I'm going to read it again. This is a big business for China, which has developed transplant tourism, concentrating its clientele mainly on the richest citizens of China and on European, American, and Canadian citizens. Despite the myriad allegations, investigations, and evidence showing the brutal persecution, removal of organs, and killing of Falun Dafa practitioners and other minorities, the enthusiasm to continue and expand trade with China by the vast majority of the world's countries tend to make it detrimental to the interests of governments and the private sector to properly examine the available evidence of the genocide currently taking place by the CCP. However, the Trump administration chose from the outset to condemn the human rights abuses committed by the CCP, and in recent months redoubled its commitment by taking strong, concentrate measures against the party accordingly, such as the recent ban on imports from areas of China where concentration camps are known to exist. July the 20th marked the 21st anniversary of the CCP's persecution of Falun Gong practitioners. A State Department press release reads a call from the U.S. government to the Chinese Communist Party, condemning the situation and calling for an immediate end to the abusive mistreatment of Falun Gong practitioners. Despite the constant efforts and resources invested by the CCP, Falun Dafa continues its expansion around the world by spreading its values of righteousness based on truthfulness, benevolence, and tolerance. So is it safe to say? Is it safe to say that right now? Is it safe to say that right now, with Fallen Dolphin being out of the way, that we are experiencing some of Fallen Dolphin practitioners in the United States? Let's look at the guy in Atlanta who was rolled up in a mat and his organ was gone. Let's look at Kanika Jenkins. Let's look at other people. So now that our borders are open by you know who, we are experiencing Fallen Dolphin because now the practitioners that were left are now coming over here, and they've been doing it for years. I told somebody that it's a big business. It's $1 billion business, as you just read. Would-be said, Dana, our world is crazy, man. Yes. What up, Charlotte? But this is stuff that I was telling y'all months ago. And people was like, hey, Shirley, Georgia girl, hey. This is stuff that I was telling y'all months ago. And it's weird because now you're seeing it play out in front of your face. Monica Jules said, I researched Kamala Harris. Her record towards people of color not good, especially men. I try to tell y'all. I try to tell y'all what's going on. But you know, certain people don't want to believe it because they hate Trump so much. And I'm not doing this to say, oh no, join Trump or nothing like that. No. Only thing I'm saying is do the right thing. Do the right thing. And I don't care if Al Sharpton was in office. If he's fighting against the terrible people and trying to keep us safe, I'm voting for Al Sharpton. I don't care who it is. The problem is a lot of people vote off of what somebody is saying or what their homegirls are saying, and they really don't know the truth. Sorry, I had to get that water in. And they really don't know the truth. A lot of people vote blindly. I'm gonna say this. Willie said something about to go down very soon. Something went down about an hour ago. And remember, I've been talking about the D class, right? Remember that Trump said that the D class is only going to happen when things are right and he's able to express himself how he feel like it. Well, about an hour ago, people, this happened. So he don't need Twitter. He don't need Facebook. He have his own. The office of Donald J. Trump. He have his own. His own website. He can do what he want, say what he want, how he want, everything. This is the most scariest part now because now he can release whatever he want on his website. And who knows what that D class is going to entail. I got an idea because I have some of the stuff. But I'm going to be honest with you. It's crazy. Because his website is bare right now. But I guarantee you, he's going to be on there talking very soon. Very soon. And a lot of people are saying that, you know, I said it earlier, but a lot of people saying August, he'll be back. I bet $50 with Alicia that he'll be back in August because I believe it. I see what's going on. But I don't want to make this a Trump situation because y'all know how people can get. Oh my God, I can't believe he's going this. I can't believe he's doing that. Let's silence him. Let's do this. Let's do that. Why silence me? What did I do to you? The question is, the person that's illegitimately in office is running this country into a ground. So if you love Turtle Island, if you love the United States, the Republic, why wouldn't you say something about what's going on? Why wouldn't you? This is where you were born, right? Why would you want to be a citizen of a place that you were born in? I'm just raising questions. Why would you want to be a citizen of a place that you were born in? A citizen means you got to get sworn in. So why would you want to be sworn into a place where you were born in? I'm gonna break it down. When you part of royalty, right? You are born into that family. Why would you want to get brought into the family when you already are born into the family? And you don't get the same perks when you're brought in versus when you're born in. See, I can get on here all day. I can talk church. I can talk biblical. I can say yeah, and do all that. But I got some issues with the church. I got some issues. I have some issues with the church. I'm gonna show y'all something, right? That's gonna bust your head open. Now, stuff like this ain't supposed to happen in church. And I know everybody say, yo, you gotta run to the church, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I'm gonna say this. I've never seen a bishop disrespected on a grand stage. Yusef, what up? I never seen a bishop disrespected on a grand stage like this. And what I'm about to show you is just blatant, straight disrespect. Is this it? Here you go. Blatant disrespect, y'all. On a grandest stage of them all. This is a funeral. This is a funeral for the Church of God in Christ bishop. Take a look at this.
Bishop Blake, the presiding bishop of the church, and Bishop Williams, our conductor today, Bishop Thomas, general board member, and to...
I'm sorry, Bishop Houston. Pastor Sims, specific directions, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to exercise those options that you are not allowed to speak at this service.
Now, wait a minute. I'm going to play it again. The bishop that the man talking about is laying in a casket in front of the church. And his pallbearer does this.
Bishop Blake, the presiding bishop of the church, and Bishop Williams, our conductor today, Bishop Thomas, general board member, and to...
I'm sorry, Bishop Houston. Pastor Sims, specific directions.
What up, EJ?
And unfortunately, I'm going to have to exercise those options that you are not allowed to speak at this service.
Is it not wonderful that we are saints of God? And we love everybody, and we love the church. And the Bible encourages us to be forgiving and loving and respectful of one another. I think it's inappropriate to bring whatever was outside, inside, to the wonderful man of God whom we are recognizing, Bishop Sims. Bishop Houston, do you want to finish your remarks?
I think that's the most unethical thing to do in a church. And saying stuff like that'll make me say, you know what? I'm done with the church. I will never go back to see anything like this. That's crazy and that's wild. If you would do something like that while you are residing or while you are a board member at a church. Now, I'm touching on a lot of things. I'm touching on a lot of everything that I didn't touch on. Some people today, I played the first part of Sounds of Freedom. Now, tomorrow, I'll be playing the second part that have dialogue in it. Excuse me. I know Boston was like, what is this? What is this? But you got to understand what's going on. I got 2 minutes left. Let's go. So yeah, that's what's going on. And pretty much, I thank everybody for watching. But the Sound of Freedom movie is the movie that people need to watch because of the sex trafficking that's going on and all this stuff. What's up, Dana, and listening? Oh, okay, cool. You at work. What's up, EJ? That's fine. With all the sex trafficking and stuff going on, you have to be aware of what's going on because you don't know. They can ride past your street and take your kid, take your cousin, take your friend kid. And then if you don't know how to combat sex trafficking, how would you know how to fight it? Unless you look at a movie that's targeting sex trafficking. And I'm playing this for a reason. Because with all of the people that's crossing the border now, so far, they said 472 sex traffickers have crossed the border. I have 4 more guns. And I'm going to go buy 4 more. You touch any of mine, you trust me, you're going to lay there. Everybody just be vigilant. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 11 a.m. We're going to look up and see if we see anything R. Kelly. If not, I'm going to jump into Ghislaine Maxwell. So I'm showing y'all these movies and giving y'all stuff for a reason. So that way, when the D class comes, you won't be stuck. For everybody that want to know, I'm telling y'all that it's been confirmed that Jeff Epstein is not dead. He's still alive. And he's being used when they go to court to prosecute these heavy people that been to his island. Be safe. Be smart. I'll see y'all tomorrow at 11. Once again, I'll check on the R. Kelly situation. If nothing new, R. Kelly, we jumping into Ghislaine Maxwell. All right. I love every last one of y'all. Thank y'all for joining me on this late night. Y'all keep y'all word. Y'all stay up. I love every last one of y'all. All right. Peace.
gotta make it happen. Start our soul in the field. She's gonna get back. You don't really have a twist in the matter when you in the bottom. Yup, that's the tempo. It's about the tempo. You gotta keep it in your hand. You gotta bring me in your brain. Tell me how you feel. You can always be. Stop the pain. Don't push it down and change the way. Stop the pain. Set the ground on fire. Don't push it down and change the way. Stop the pain. Set the ground on fire. We gon' get it up and check it little something for that lady. She's the hot one, body like a shotgun. You waist down, got me excited. Shake it like that, you wanna party. Later on, she gon' be at my free. Right now, I'm ready. When you push it down, change the way. Start up to the day. Set the club on fire. Stand by. Don't push it down, change the way. Start up to the day. Set the club on fire.